Yo, this is great. Amazing. So, I got this comment talking about dynamic faces, and to be honest with you, I fucking hate dynamic faces. It's one of the worst updates. I hate it. I talked about it in one of my videos. It fucking sucks. And you can probably tell by now that my mic sounds different because I lost my mic. I have to use my mic on my computer, and it probably sounds bad, and that's why. So, instead of teaching you how to do dynamic faces, I'm gonna teach you how to animate faces, classic faces, flat faces, classic, amazing. So, uh, I got one right here. Uh, Recently, I've been using these. They're called classic face packs. Amazing. All right, I'll link this in the description if you guys want to get this. But it's made by Blowco PNG. Shout out that guy. He's amazing for making this. Uh, so let's get started on making a face animation. So I haven't really done a face animation like in a real while, like a really long time. So, but I do know the gist. So first of all, obviously you can you can put faces and you can just like paste them in the head of the rig that you have. Like here, this is the face of the rig. You can copy the like if you go into here, decal, you can copy this. Once you copy it, you can like paste it into the face decal like that. I didn't copy it, so it did not paste here. But the problem with that is that you won't be able to animate the faces. So there's actually another way for you to actually animate the faces is to actually just make a new part and attach it to the head, which I'm going to show you how to do real quick. So all you gotta do is use this easy build. You're gonna click on the head, and you're gonna control, and then click on the part you want to attach to the head. Click on parts, and then you click on join. But I recommend you to put the part into the head so you know where the part is, and also rename it to like the eyes or something. So I'm just gonna do the eyes first. So I'm just gonna name this E. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna select the part that you attach to the head. You're gonna scale it. So for me, what I do first is scale the front. I'm gonna click shift so it's smooth like this, and I'm just gonna like make sure it's really close to the face. Right after that, I'm gonna shift again and just make it flat as possible. And now, so you're just gonna click on control, and you can size on both sides. And you can just like make this one stud so it's even. So all you gotta do now, just make it transparent. Boom! Now you have a face where you can animate. So for the eyes, right? I'm just gonna like pick a normal eye, you know, something normal. We're not going too crazy here, right? So to add the eyes, you just click on the part, click on the plus button on the part, uh, click on decal. Yeah, alright. So all you gotta do is paste it on the second one in the properties tab. So now you have the eyes. So what you can do now is like resize it if you want, you know? If you don't, it's not your style or something, you can just like resize it, make it look alien-like or something, you know? Yeah. So now you can add the mouth. To add the mouth, you can just like duplicate this and then rename it. I'm just gonna name it M because it's mouse, obviously. Mouth? Mouse. Why did I say mouth? Okay. Instead of clicking join, you click join in place. So it doesn't move the mouse into the middle of the face. So yeah. Just remember that when you're like duplicating and making a different thing. A different face part. So I'm just gonna copy the mouth ID, and now I'm just gonna paste it into the mouth part thing. I don't know. Alright, you can see it looks a bit weird, but you can obviously just adjust it if you want, you know? I'm just gonna make this one stud so it looks like the original. Let me make this a little bit higher. Yeah, it's a weird face. If you want the face to be exactly the same as what they're shown as, you have to make them like 1-to-1 ratio. These are not, by the way. So now, after you're done with the face, all you gotta do now is click on Move Animator and just make a new break animation. So now you'd see got things. Two more things. You got the mouth and the eyes, where you can animate, which is cool, you know? You can make them look around. So let me just make a quick animation of them looking around. As you can see, the eyes move, but it's not perfect, and I want it perfect, so give me one sec. Yeah, Expo should do it. I like Expo. Look at that. So that's how you do face animations on like faces. See, it's really just that simple, guys. Actually, let's animate the mouth. That'll be fun. And I'll show you guys how to like change the mouth inside the animation software so it looks cool. So a way to change textures of your faces when you're animating is by clicking on the plus button over here and clicking on the decal of the face. So now all you gotta do is click on texture. The transparency, I don't know why that's the first thing they select, but you can just turn that off. It's a little bit like too much, you know? So now you have the texture here. So if you double click on this and click on value, this is the ID of the face. So just go to where you want it to change, which is, for me, is right here. I want it to be like a shocking mouth. So how about, yeah, this one looks good. So now I'm just gonna double click on this, copy the ID, and now all I gotta do is paste the ID in here, click on OK. Make sure to click on OK. There's many times I forgot to click on OK, and I get confused why the mouth does not change, you know? Look. Woo! Spooked. So what you can do here is also, which is really cool, I like it a lot, but you can also change the eyes, the size of the eyes. So you can, instead of clicking on, don't then click on keyframe. You do keyframe, it make animating so much more like confusing, because if you like move the keyframe of the eyes and then move the keyframe on the rig itself, it's just really confusing. Don't use keyframe when it's attached to other rigs, you know. But so what you're gonna do now is gonna select size. So I'm just gonna make it here. I'm gonna make this none because I want to make it snap. None. So wait, let me explain this really quick. These styles, linear is basically like the normal speed. None is basically instantly. So this, if I go to another keyframe, I get another keyframe, and I change the size, and once it reaches this keyframe, it's gonna change instantly. So that's what I want here. So right where the mouth changes, I'm gonna also change the size of the eyes to make it look more shocked. So I'm just gonna do this. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, you see that? That's what I want. So now, boom. Oh yeah. Also, once you change the size, the position is also gonna change. So you probably gotta go to the eyes here. You're gonna move this down, so it goes to the right spot. Also, don't forget. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this none because I forgot that I animate the eyes moving around, but yeah. Now this should be fixed. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm gonna move the eyes down a little bit though. So now, look at the animation. That's how you make classic animation faces. So what I taught here is how to make faces on the rays, how to change their size, how to move them, and how to change their textures. You can use these skills. I don't really use them. I only change the textures because it's too much work, to be honest. But thank you for watching this video. I'm probably gonna get like I don't know,